Taurus, and welcome to your mid-month reading. I'm so excited to look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Taurus collective. Remember that these energies can be reversed, which means just assign the roles as you please, because there's lots of Tauruses in the world, and this is a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it might mean that I'm not picking up on your specific energy at this time. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. I am doing personal readings at this time, so you can look at my website, which is in the description box down below. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much to all the people who've already subscribed. I'm going to go for the goal of 3,000 subscribers. If you could help me with that, I'd appreciate that. I can't believe what you guys have helped me with already. Taurus, you guys are one of my most watched videos. You are some of the most people on my channel are Taurus, so thank you very much. If you have not subscribed, I appreciate if you did. Thank you to the new people that are here and giving me a chance. I appreciate that. If you've bought anything off of my links or donated or anything like that, that has been very helpful too. So I'm just so lucky and thankful. All right, Taurus, we're gonna do money and career first. Here we go. The overall energy for money and career for you is the Ace of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups. So the Ace of Pentacles it's a good month for prosperity and property, happiness. You're going to feel really good when it comes to money this month. It's about quickly receiving gifts or money coming really quickly or getting everything that you need. And it's because of a move of some sort. So energetically, you've either moved from a way of thinking and now you're moving into a different direction. Maybe you're moving into a different direction for your career. Maybe you've actually moved somewhere. Maybe you've sold a house and made lots of money on your house. That's great. So it has to do with moving in the right direction, moving away from something that's old energy for you and moving into something more beautiful. And that's to keep it as general as possible for everybody that's on the call. But this is a new beginning. Moving somewhere, something, which is going to bring in some sort of money. Or career opportunity. It could be either or. So how are you feeling in this situation? Well, your talent is shining. Because of that, you can get money news from it. You're very auspicious right now. Everybody's looking at Taurus like, oh my gosh, Taurus is amazing. There's job offers coming in for Tauruses. And there's just new money and reward. So maybe you're getting rewarded for something. Maybe you're finally getting a reward in your company, or maybe you've moved to a brand new company or moved your money, or you did something that has to do with movement, and now you're starting to shine and everything's looking really good for you. That's beautiful, Taurus. The next step for you is got lots of decisions to make. So we're juggling and deciding what we're going to do, and maybe the move because you moved, maybe because you moved energetically as well. It doesn't have to be physical, but whatever you have made a move in is making you to where you have to make some more decisions. And so that's just, it's just someone who just has a lot on their plate. They're making decisions and it's moving forward. The energy is moving forward for you. What is in your way? Like, what is the obstacle? Is that even though you're in a really good place, sometimes you feel kind of defensive about it. And so even though you've moved and your talent is shining and now you're making decisions, I think sometimes it gets to be overwhelming. It gets to be a little bit too much. So you might get a little defensive. It might just be because you're tired, right? Because when we have a lot of movement and a lot of change, we get tired. And so take care of yourself and make sure that you are not running your energy too low, like running yourself into the ground as you do this, because you're really in a good place. It's just the backside of this is that we get a little defensive, okay? The strength that you have is that you have the Knight of Pentacles, and that is, once again, your money's improved. You're going to succeed, that you're very loyal and dependable, and you've created security in your life, and it's very genuine, and you're a planner, and it's just very consistent energy. So that is a strength for you, because even though there is change and movement and all of this stuff happening and all this moving energy, there is a form of consistency in there, which makes you feel really safe and good and in a good place, okay? But like I said, we can get tired and get really defensive and just get kind of ugly. All right, so what is the outcome? the outcome is that you are going to celebrate. So awesome for you. From September on, it's going to feel very celebratory. Maybe you're going to want to get some friends together and maybe just talk about like your new job or the new way of thinking that you have, or something that's going on in your life where you've had to make lots of decisions. And when you finally calm down from being defensive or calm down from being over anything, like overworked, overburdened, whatever, then you can actually relax and start to enjoy the energy of what's happening for you for the end of this month. So we do have a full moon in Pisces, and we'll do a reading on that. And we have a Mercury retrograde in Libra coming up at the end of the month. The full moon is on September 21st, and the Mercury retrograde, we're already in the shadow period, but we're going to be moving into the actual energy around September 23rd. If you have not seen the general reading yet for the month of September, it's right here in the link above me. Also, if you have not seen the second part of that video, which is the crystals, the essential oils, the releasing of trapped emotions, and the theme, that is right here in the link above me as well. All right, let's see. So that is career and money. Let's go ahead and move into love. If you haven't seen the all signs reading, I did that one as well, so it's in the link right above me. All signs is the energy that's happening for every single one of us. That was the most recent video I did, and so check that out. It'll also be at the end of this video in the link, and then the playlist for Taurus will be at the end of the video as well. I try to make it as easy as possible, and everything we talk about is in the description box, so check that out because there's lots of cool stuff down there. All right, let's find out what's going on with your love, Taurus. That came out second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we are in a planning stage when it comes to love. Very good. So we're looking towards the future, looking to us getting older, looking to say, is this what I want? Is where I'm at exactly what I want? Am I moving forward in the way that I would like to? So now that we move forward in career and we move forward in our limitations and things, or whatever we're thinking about career and money, now we're kind of looking at love and saying, okay, let's focus in on this a little bit and make sure this is exactly what I want. Because somewhere, someone is feeling left out in the cold. Either you're leaving someone out in the cold, or they're leaving someone, or they're leaving you out in the cold. There's no intimacy. There's something missing. And maybe it's not actually with your lover. It could be with your lover, but maybe it's just somewhere else. Maybe there's not connection. So this could be a lover situation where there's no intimacy in the love and there's no real connection. It's just kind of like blah. It's kind of like we've been together for so long and I'm kind of missing that. I'm hearing, you've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling, like that. You've lost that love and feeling, now it's gone. Oh, it's like that. So there's somebody's feeling like they've lost some sort of connection. They're not as close as they once were. They don't feel as fiery up in the relationship. And this could be a friendship as well. Maybe you don't have any friends that you're really, really connected with. Maybe you only have your partner. Maybe you don't have any outside friends, or it could be the other way around. Maybe you only have outside friends, but you and your partner really just aren't there yet. And every relationship goes through cycles where they're very, very close and then they're not. There could be years when people don't touch. And then all of a sudden, you guys get close again and then you don't. And then you get close and then you don't. And I think you might be on the outer part of some sort of a relationship. And either you're feeling left out in the cold or you've not felt very intimate. So either way, it could go either way. All right, so how are you feeling in this relationship? Well, I think you're feeling pretty good because you got the 10 of Pentacles, and that's wish fulfilled. That's raining Pentacles down. So you feel, maybe, I guess what I'm feeling like is you feel like money is good, but maybe that's all you feel. Maybe like there's something else missing, like the money is great and the security is great and it's all loyal, but the passion is just not there. The passion that you're looking for is just not... It's not as passionate as you'd like it to be. It's kind of functional, I think, is the way I'm kind of hearing it. So let's see where we're going next. What's the next step? The next step is because it has to do with equal give and take. So in your relationship, there's one person who gives more than the other. And that could be you taking too much, or that could be the other person taking too much. And there's a lot of Tauruses, so it's a general reading, so it can play out many different ways. But this has to do with the balance between the relationship, and maybe that's what you're feeling. Maybe that's why somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Maybe that's why you're planning for a new future. Maybe you're planning without this person. Maybe you're planning with this person. Maybe just trying to figure out just life, you know? So let's see. What is the obstacle in your way? So the Page of Swords is the obstacle. So we're not speaking our truth. We are not relying on the things that we know. We're looking away from things and trying to pretend like things aren't happening in that way. We're trying to pretend that we're trying to fake it till we make it. And it's really about you being a little bit more alert about what really is going on. What do you need? What does the other person need? It's about gaining information. So the obstacle is that you haven't collected enough thoughts about what is going on, and it's been more about, no, it'll get better, and it's always gotten better, and that type of stuff. But there's an energy, a very heavy energy of maybe you're feeling like it's not going to. Okay, let's find out what's going on. What's the strength that's helping you? Well, you do have the King of Wands, so that's really good. The King of Wands is communication. So the only thing that's going to make this better is to figure out what you need and what you want and bring it to the attention of the person that is either doing this to you or that you have done this to. And because if you are somebody who's left someone out in the cold, you may not have meant to do it. It may have been an accident as life got busy. Sometimes that happens too. So maybe it's like you recognizing, oh my gosh, I have been leaving you out in the cold. I have been disconnected from you. I have not been as intimate. I've been functional. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe you're going to tell someone else that you haven't been as intimate. You haven't been like really there for me. You know, I need more from you. And it's about having the communication. And this is strong communication. This is communication where somebody is very self-aware. They figured it out. They know what's going on, and they express themselves, and they're open, and they're very, very wise about what they say. And it's honorable. It's something that you can trust. And but be aware about this card too, because it also means that you might go too businessy. So for those people who are very logical, careful about going businessy to the person that you're saying, hey, I want you to be more intimate with me, but you're like you're talking to them like they're a business partner. You might be logical, they might be emotional. Make sure you're relating to them on their level, because that's a little weird, right? They're gonna be like, you know, you're talking to me like you're business partners, like I'm your wife or your husband or your partner or whatever, right? Or your girlfriend, your boyfriend. All right. So the future or the outcome is you're going to get your wish fulfilled. Once you have the communication and you decide what it is that you want, you understand what leaving you out in the cold looks like, or what leaving someone else in the cold looks like, and why. That's why this is a card of contemplation. It's a card of thinking. The overall energy is to contemplate, to see. You're looking in your glass ball, like your future, looking in the future ball to see the crystal ball. That's the word I couldn't think about. You're looking to see and holding on to the wand of communication, looking, and then now you're going to speak your truth about what it is that you need and that you want, so that you can have your wish fulfilled. That is really beautiful. Let's take a look at the love cards. Yeah. And take the time, if you have not yet, to subscribe or share or like. I'd appreciate that while we get these cards. And there we go. Okay. All right, Taurus, we have, ooh, very nice, very good. So give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. That's what you're going to be talking about. The things that you need, the things that you deserve to have. And this has to do with twin flame passion. So the flame has died down, and we're going to spark that flame again with some communication and just some talking about what you want your relationship to look like. And this is about manifesting miracles. So for those of you who feel like, oh, even if I talk to this person, it's not going to go well. I've tried to talk to them before and it just doesn't work, and it doesn't, or it just lasts for like a week and then it goes away. And remember that you're manifesting miracles. So your dream is soon to become reality. So trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. You keep getting guidance from God in your heart. So keep following that guidance, okay? Let's find out what your lover thinks about you. Let's get you back into the loving spirit, right? Let's find out what they really think about you, even if they haven't touched you in a while, right? Even if they haven't touched you passionately and it's just been functional. Let's see what they really think about you. If you guys could break down these walls with communication and break down whatever's been happening for you, let's find out what kind of passion there is. It's very passionate. All right, so you are my muse. So this person, they feel like you are the reason why they are where they are today. Your relationship with them brings them to tears in a good way, right? It is very deep and it's very loving, and they feel like they owe you something. Sometimes when someone feels like they owe someone something, it's hard for them to become intimate. So maybe just having a conversation with them to say, I don't know. I don't know what that looks like for some of you guys, but maybe it's be a conversation like, we did this together. I couldn't have done it without you. Okay, so for instance, my husband and I, we got out of debt. We did the Dave Ramsey program, and my husband is a free spirit, and I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to Dave Ramsey. I'm not kind of nerdy. I'm very nerdy. But, and he was always like, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be out of debt, right? And I'm like, yes, but if it wasn't for you allowing me to do what I did, then we, together, we did that together. So even though he was a lighter energy through it, and I was more of the fiery, like, go get her done kind of energy, he always, like, for the longest time, he felt guilty about, like, that. And, like, oh, I didn't really help you as much as I should have. And I'm like, yeah, but you weren't out getting credit cards. You weren't out just spending money frivolously. You worked your butt off and did extra gigs and extra things so that we could throw all this money down. And you let me throw massive amounts of money down to get rid of debt. And if I didn't have a partner in crime in that way, we would still be in debt today. So that is really important, because when it seems to me like a lot of you Tauruses might be logical. When you're living with an emotional person, sometimes the logical person gets all the credit for the relationship, where the emotional person has been in the relationship with you. They have been doing this with you. It's been partners. You've been a team. And seeing it in that way and helping them see that they've been a team. And if it wasn't for them, you guys wouldn't be where you are today. So I think that is really important. That might be what's going on here and what's been holding them back from connecting with you. Maybe they have some guilt and shame that they feel like they weren't as fiery as you were. They weren't as passionate about his stuff as you were, and they kind of just went along for the ride. They might feel like that. And that going along for the ride means that you were adaptable, you were flexible, you allowed me to take the wheel, and then you were a partner in crime, right? And so that is really what I think the conversation might mean that you guys need to have. Well, Taurus, I hope you liked this video. If you did and you were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're going to be doing the full moon in Pisces and the Mercury retrograde. And right here is the all signs reading. If you didn't get a chance to see that as well, that might help you out with this love relationship as well. You guys have a great day. Bye.